What's up, Green Dreamers? Today, I wanted to talk about something that was a bit of a surprise when I started this channel a few months ago. I moved my tiny house. And so there's going to be a few videos about preparing to move and then actually moving the house and kind of getting set up in a new location. So my partner and I had lived on opposite sides of town for the past 3 years we've been together. And we got an opportunity to move in with a friend of mine who has space on the bottom floor of their house and space for the tiny house. And we were looking to be together, but still have our separate spaces because we're both musicians and practice and write at odd hours. So this was a really great opportunity for us.
Welcome to the Green Dream, the Green Dream. Welcome to the Green Dream, the Green Dream. Everyday tiny house living with NEC in the Green Dream.
So we moved the tiny house about 7 miles east of where it used to be. And this was the first time I moved the tiny house since it was built and it was basically delivered to me. So this was a whole new adventure in figuring out what to do to prepare for the move, checking out some things on the house, making some repairs. So I did take some videos and I wanted to take you through some of that. If you are building a house and have to move it somewhere, or you're just thinking about moving to a different location, I thought I would share this adventure.
First, I wanted to check the condition of the tires. Since I haven't moved the house in 5 years, I wanted to make sure the tires still looked like they were in good shape. And fortunately, they were. The mover advised me to pump up the tires to 65 psi. There was a little slug here who wanted to go on a ride. A friend of mine, Cheo, helped me test the signals on the house, and they still worked. I also had to fix my propane cover, this little mushroom. Top broke off, and fortunately a neighbor friend of mine let me use his shop and got a shiny new propane cover. I also forgot that I locked my surfboard and I had to cut this chain off of one of my levelers. I removed the overhang over the door. That took a little work. And then I made a lot of preparations inside. So I moved a lot of the things that were in my loft to the main house ahead of time. And here's what the loft looked like empty. A little scale for perspective. I packed the things underneath my sink. There's nothing particularly fragile here. I just didn't want things knocking around and potentially hitting the pipes in the sink. I tried to pad anything that was fragile with clothes, towels, anything random like that. I started out pretty organized and became less organized the more that I did. I taped my bookshelf, so I put sort of X's on the bookshelf so that if the books moved around, they wouldn't just fall all over the floor. I secured the cabinets once I removed anything that was fragile. It was a little sad though. I got a little bit hungry later that night, but I had taped up all my food. I taped the fridge shut, moved some pictures of my niece and nephew. And here is all of the things that I taped down. All the cabinets, the drawers, refrigerator. And I stashed some of my kitchen gear right here. I also secured pictures to the wall with duct tape. Good old trusty duct tape. And I made sure to secure my mirror as well. I took things off the shelves in my bathroom. I put some of it on the ground near the shower. It was actually a little bit complicated to figure out where everything would go since I couldn't have things up on the shelves. But I did eventually get it figured out. I took the ladder down and tried to wedge as many things in as possible. I'll show the final result in the next video. But this was a good portion of the night before getting ready for the big day. I also moved some things ahead of time to the main house, mostly music gear and fragile items. On the way to the new place, I was surprised by a little mini horse parade. That was pretty fun. Thanks for joining me today. If you want to see more about tiny house living, please subscribe to my channel. Please check out my music channel as well. I have a really silly video there about the challenges of romance in a small space. Thanks for watching. See you next time.